This is Tom, the Lone Wolf Prepper. It is June 18th, 2024. And I want to make a video this evening about how you are not supposed to trust your own senses. You know, your eyesight, your hearing especially, eyesight and hearing. They're trying to tell us, the Democrats are trying to tell us now, and it's all in the news and everything, on all these mishaps that Joe Biden is having on stage. Let's call them mishaps, okay? Not to offend YouTube. But they're all cheap fakes, meaning somebody made them up. They don't actually exist. Well, really? All you news agencies have the same video. So are you setting out cheap fakes too? But it's crazy. Now we're not even supposed to believe what we see and hear. And I suppose taste and smell and touch. Right? You know, we've all seen the videos. The man's lost his mind. And now you people must think we all lost our minds if you think we're going to believe that crap. How stupid do you think we are? Anybody who believes that and follows you, well, I ain't going to be no good foot soldier for you. But now we're not supposed to believe what we see or hear. You know, when JoJo says 2 weeks before the 2020 election, we have established the most inclusive and extensive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics. Was that a cheap fake too? They're Democrats? Just imagine if Donald Trump would have said that and he would have won. Well, he did win anyway, but you know. But now they're telling me that I'm not even supposed to believe what I see and hear. Welcome to my world of imagination. Okay, I made a short about that. Okay, my reality is not based on your imagination. And if you're imagining that Joe isn't actually doing this while you guys are watching it in person, you know, Obama having to leave him off the stage at that fundraiser, what he did in Normandy, bending over looking for the invisible chair, chair. You know, and then the also thing in Normandy where he's not even paying attention to what's going on, and the leader of Italy has to bring him back and face him the right way and stuff. I mean, these people are in charge of our nuclear arsenal. Okay? They obviously don't believe what they see with their own eyes or hear with their ears. They don't believe it. They believe it's fake news. And they're in charge of our nuclear arsenal. I mean, what are they going to say next week? I mean, does everybody realize that they are not going to give up the White House if we even have an election? They can't. I mean, if they're coming up with stuff like this to try to win the election, I mean, you got a debate on June 27th. That is 9 days away. What are you going to do when he starts walking around the stage talking to ghosts then? Or even worse, goes next to Trump and starts talking to him like he's his buddy. Talking to him basically, yeah, you're still president. The guy's lost. And they're trying to cover it up. They can't cover it up. It's been seen. And the debates, I mean, I don't know how they can have them. The guy's going downhill so fast. I mean, it's not his fault, his medical condition. That is not his fault. The people that are at fault are the people in charge that are behind him, basically exploiting him, flat out, using him. Okay? And then they come up with this cheap fake. And it's been going on for years. Yeah, it's been going on for years. He's been losing his mind for years. You know? Steal the election, do a coup on the U.S. federal government. A senile old man, and now we're not supposed to believe what we see. You know, he, like I say, he ranks right up there with UFOs and Bigfoot, and Joe Biden on stage is all in the same category. They're cheap fakes, right? You may have thought you have seen it, but you didn't really see it. No, just like Woodrow Wilson's presidency. And his wife basically, while he was bedridden, took over and started running the country. These people will do anything to stay in power. I mean, I don't know how they can push the American people much more. This is beyond crazy. This is insanity. And like I say, they're in charge of our nuclear arsenal. And the generals in charge are treasonous bastards who wear lipstick and run around in dresses. Besides, that's against the UCMJ, Uniform Code of Military Justice. What, that don't apply no more in the military? Anyway, everybody needs to get prepared so you don't have to worry for when these knuckleheads finally drive us into a war, you know, that they can't get us out of. Get us in a corner that they can't get us out of. And they're going to do anything to make sure that Donald Trump does not become president again. Okay? That's what we got in store for us. These people are insane. Okay? I see insanity. I see lying. I see them stealing from me. I see our border wide open. I see us paying for World War III. Okay? You know another thing, what's a deep fake? To all you young liberal men, you know what the deep fake is? Next year, after you help Biden steal the election, you're going to be going to Ukraine to fight war. Is that what you want? Remember, it's just a deep fake. You're not really experiencing it. You're just imagining those bullets flying at you and stuff. You're just imagining it. These are college-educated people. I don't even know where to go with that. We are definitely being led by not some smart people. People that are obviously stupid. Because if they're going to pass that on and expect us to believe it, they are dumber than a box of rocks. If they can convince themselves of that, I even hate to see what they can convince themselves of. And they call me the enemy. I'm not rational. Whatever. You know, you people have done lost your minds. You Democrats that support this have done lost your minds. Okay? You think JoJo can run the country? Have him come in and run your household. Okay? He couldn't even do that. But anyway, you know, the world's in danger. Prepare so you don't have to be in danger and you can survive this. But we got these type of people in charge of our nuclear arsenal and that can't let go of power or else they're all going to end up in jail, if not hung for treason. Okay? Things are going to get bad. We got a desperate and dangerous Democratic Party. And when they start saying stuff like that, it just shows me they're really desperate and they can be extremely dangerous. Do you think Putin's going to allow that? Remember, they changed their doctrine to a first strike nuclear policy. Okay? What would you do if you were in his position? Knowing that your biggest foe, your biggest country, or your biggest foe, the federal government, is run by Joe Biden and his clowns with a nuclear arsenal. And basically saying they're going to take apart your country, disassemble you, and you're going to prison. They're telling that to Putin. If Putin would have sailed those ships 15 miles off our coast so everybody could have saw him sailing down our east coast, and put the fear of God in the American people so they can really wake up and see what's going on. You know, if Russia needs our help taking out our federal government, or we need their help, whatever the case may be, okay, we need our world to be at peace. And right now, with people that think that are in charge, it ain't ever going to happen. All I know is I'm not that stupid. Not even close. Okay? Anyway, this is Lone Wolf Prepper, out.